Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for tonight's matchup. Swift Current 57s versus the Sylvan Gulls. Due to weather, we're going to be starting a little bit later than anticipated. We're going to get the game started for 7:30 p.m. here tonight. Appreciate everybody's patience. If we stick on the stream, we will get the action going as soon as we can. Appreciate everybody for tuning into the stream wherever you are, and hopefully we'll get playing here shortly.
WCBL action as your 57s take on the visiting Sylvan Lake Gulls. Your umpires for tonight's contest at home plate Phil McGee, at first Mike Richards, and at third Adam Sims. Now tonight's visiting Sylvan Lake Gulls lineup brought to you by Crop Aid Nutrition. In center field, number 14, Elijah Hamill. At second base, number 16, Maddox Shaver. The DH, number 21, Joey Marino. In left field, number 8, Cooper Sizelski. At first base, number 30, Coleman Perry. At shortstop, number 12, Kylan Graves. On third base, number 7, John Boy Rittenhouse. The catcher, number 17, Reese Schurman. In right field, number 44, Lego Quick. And the starting pitcher, number 37, Kai Reppel. Before we introduce your Smith Current 57s, let's give a warm Mitchell Field welcome to tonight's special guests from Cambry Minor Baseball. Joining us tonight are the players of the Cambry River Rats. Thank you for being here and for helping grow the game of baseball in Southwest Saskatchewan. Fans, one more time, let's hear it for the Cambry River Rats. Time for the 2026 Smith Current 57 starting lineup brought to you by Crop Aid Nutrition, leading technology in soil and crop health. In left field, number 26, Lucas Geisler. In center field, number 13, Hunter Fujimoto. On third base, number 33, Jake Hiramoto. The DH, number 34, Keegan Noller. At shortstop, number 50, Jake Steffi. The catcher, number 14, Mace Wheeler. On first base, number 9, Rydell Adair. In right field, number 22, Cohen Jorgensen. On second base, number 41, Jake Rogensen. And your starting pitcher, number 24, Tyrell Adair. And now, fans, please welcome today's 10th player for the Smith Current 57s, proudly presented by Diamond Energy, Ellie Peters. She is on the U11 Sonic, who just won gold this year. The Smith Current 57s acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands referred to as Treaty 4 territory, and that the community we serve is located on Treaty 4 territory, the original lands of the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Now, fans, we ask that if you are able, please rise and remove your headwear for for the singing of O Canada, performed by Ree Brantonier Bach.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And we are underway here in Swift Current. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us for Swift Current 57's baseball. My name is Lucas Selk. Happy to have you with us tonight as the 57s take on the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Looks like we're set for a great night of baseball. So let's get right into the action. Kyra Adair, number 24, starting pitch for the Swift Current 57s here tonight. Elijah Hamill going to be up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Kyra Adair, a brother on the 57s. His brother Rydell joining him on the Swift Current 57s team, both being Swift Current Saskatchewan products, playing for the hometown team with your brother. Again, thank you for joining us here on Flow Sports, wherever you are in the world, or hope you've been having a nice day. Going to be a nice evening, some baseball here at Mitchell Field in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Been a rainy day, but luckily it cleared up just in time for tonight's game.
For Sylvan Lake, number 14, Elijah Hamill.
Elijah Hamill up in the batter's box. Kyra Adair ready for the first pitch of this ball game. Strike one for Elijah Hamill. Hamill hits it. Foul ball. Second strike for Elijah Hamill here. 2 pitches, 2 strikes here. Top of the first. Adair. Curveball on that one. Just outside of the batter's box for him. Going to throw up the first ball here from Adair. Adair to Hamill. Ball number 2. 2-2 pitch now for Kyra Adair. Strike 3 gets Elijah Hamill out of here. Sylvan Lake will bring in their second batter.
That is another Anderson and Company long strikeout.
Of the ball game. Number 16, Maddox Shaver, now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. 1 out here after Kyra Adair throws up 5 pitches. Ball number 1 there from Adair. Maddox Shaver. So we ball number 2 coming from Kyrell Adair. Kyrell hits it up. Maddox Shaver runs to first, all the way back center field. Shaver's just going to make it to first base.
Up next for the Gulls, number 21, Joey Marino.
The Gulls having one person on first base here, top of the first, with 1 out. Number 21, Joey Marino, now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Marino accepting pitches from Kyrell Adair. There's that first pitch. Throw up a ball from Kyrell. Maddox Shaver on first base. Ball number 2 from Kyrell Adair. Ball to mitts on that one. Kyrell Adair attempting a pickoff there. It's up, it's up. A little bit of a ground action there. Double bounce. Sylvan Lakes to go ahead and load 2 of their bases.
Up next, number 18, Cooper Suzelski.
57's having a new catcher for this game. Mace Wheeler. Cooper Selesky now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Kyrell Adair throwing up balls and balls here. This ball game. Selesky hits it, clips it off the top. That's going to be a foul ball. Cooper Selesky throwing up his first strike of this ball game. Adair, 2-1 pitch. Three-one pitch now for Adair. Mace Wheeler attempting to navigate these throws. 3-1 pitch. 3-1 to Selesky. Selesky chips it up. Going to be a foul ball. Up in the air. It's going to be far away from Mitchell Field here. All the kids are going to go out and try and search for that foul ball in exchange for a Canadian loonie, Canadian dollar. Full count here, top of the first. Kyrell Adair, 3-2 pitch. Cooper Selesky's going to go ahead and walk. That's going to load the bases for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Number 30, Coleman Perry, now up to bat for the Gulls. With the Gulls in scoring position. With 1 out. Kyrell Adair looking to throw some punishing balls here. This part of the ball game. 0-0 pitch for Adair. Perry hits it up. All the way up right field. Back right field. Not quite able to get caught. Sylvan Lake was going to put up 1. Called a foul ball. That's going to be first strike for Coleman Perry. Beautiful hit. Put up a foul, just too far back on that one. Coleman Perry a little bit upset about that one. Sylvan Lake. Sylvan Lake have a number 12, Tylen Graves, warming up in the batter's box right now. Getting some good swings in for good measure. Yeah. 2 strikes here. That's going to be 3. And Coleman Perry's out of here on that one. Not too happy with that call. Number 12, Tylen Graves now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls.
Number 12, Tylen Graves. And a strikeout brought to you by
That's 2 outs now for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Bases loaded. Tylen Graves needs to make a play here. It'll be a waste of play. 2 outs here. Ball 1. Kyrell Adair pitching a good game so far. Putting up 21 pitches here. Two balls for Tylen Graves. Swing and a miss from Tylen Graves on that one. Beautiful pitch by Kyrell Adair. Two 1 pitch. 2 outs for Sylvan Lake. Tylen Graves hits it up right in the air. Gonna go over the net. That's gonna be a foul ball. Putting up a second strike for Graves. It's gonna be a 2-2 pitch for Kyrell here. Mitchell Field fans attempting to clap out Graves. 2-2 pitch. Here for Adair. It's going to be another foul for Graves. Two-two pitch for Adair. Kyrell. Pressure on this pitch. Going to be another foul headed towards the Sylvan Lake dugout there. Two-two pitch from Adair. Pressure on this one.
Intention on the Blues Automotive Group. Foul ball. Grab that. Return back to the souvenir booth and collect $1. But be careful when crossing the street.
Tylen Graves. Two-two pitch. It's going to be ball 3. Up to a full count now here. Full count. Sylvan Lake has the bases loaded with 2 outs. This is the corner. This is the edge of the seat part of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Graves puts it up. Going to be another foul ball. It is going to be gone.
for the Plus Automotive Group, foul ball. Grab that, bring it back to the souvenir booth, and this at bat alone have probably collected $25.
3-2 pitch now. Kyrell Adair, full count. Another foul. Tylen Graves chipping foul balls out of the wazoo here. Sylvan Lake putting up 2.
Betting next number 7, your full line ag beer batter, John Boy Rittenhouse.
Sylvan Lake putting up 2 after Tylen Graves hits that one center field. Sylvan Lake, 2 outs with men on first and second. John Boy Rittenhouse now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Ball 1 for Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse hits it center field. 57's attempts to snag onto it, throws it. Sylvan Lake Gulls are able to catch one more. John Boy Rittenhouse's center field hit.
For the Gulls, number 17, Reese Schuerman.
Reese Sherman now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Still accepting pitches from Kyrell Adair. The Gulls with 2 men on bases as well, so scoring 1 more. 2 outs. Strike 1, put up by Adair. Sherman. Or Schuerman. Sorry. Reese Schuerman. Schuerman hits it, ground ball. Chucked to center field. That's going to get out 2. That's going to do it for the top of the first here, Mitchell Field. Heading into the bottom first, Sylvan Lake's up by 3. Swift Current scores 0 here on Flow Sports.
No errors and 2 left on. Fans, we're going to send things down now to field level.
It's sure loud and look good. They're looking good prize for you. Thank your friends at Kurt's KFC. Every time the Swift Current 57s hit one out of the park, 5 lucky fans in the stands will score a free KFC sandwich. If the 57s
Lucas Geisler now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Lucas Geisler batting a pretty good season so far. Lucas Geisler, Saskatchewan product. Balcarres, Saskatchewan, to be precise. Geisler hits it right up, all the way up. Gonna be a foul. Attempts to run to first, but it's gone. Kai Rempel, number 37, pitching for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Geisler's going to put up 1 strike and 1 ball here at the bottom of the first. One pitch. Rempel throws another ball to Geisler. 2-1 pitch now, bottom of the first. Geisler hits it, ground ball. Runs to first, gets picked off. Be the first out there for the Swift 57s in this ball game.
Up next for your 57, number 13, sponsored by the ACT Club, Hunter Fujimoto.
Hunter Fujimoto now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Hunter Fujimoto, San Jose, California product, and one of the newest members of the 57, joining late in the season, but being a Division I ball player, hopefully going to put up some mighty hits for the 57s here for the rest of the season. Fujimoto. Foul ball on that one. 0-2 pitch now. 0-2 pitch for Rempel. Fujimoto up to bat. Fujimoto hits it, ground ball, bounces center field. Not making it to first enough time. Out by right field, shortstop.
Up next for your 57, sponsored by the City of Swift Current, number 33, Jake Hiramoto.
Number 33, Jake Hiramoto, the flying Hawaiian, the MVP, now up to bat for the 57s. Jake Hiramoto hitting an absolute stellar year so far. Putting up what I want to say 7 or 8 home runs this season already, which is amazing numbers. Zero 1 pitch now for Rempel. Hiramoto up to bat. Hiramoto swings and a miss. Just clipping it. Not quite able to get a hold of it. Hero. 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 for Hero. Rempel to Hero. Rempel's 1-2 pitch. 2 outs in the 57s here, bottom of the first. Hiramoto swings, barely clipping off of it. Runs to first, gets out, and that's going to do it for the first inning here in Mitchell Field. Sylvan Lake Gulls up by 3 here after the first inning on Flow Sports.
Fans, an icy cold beverage, if that is in your future, the Diamond Energy Beer Booth / Yorkers can help you out. They have a variety of adult beverages to choose from. And don't forget, fans, be sure to get your 50-50 tickets from one of the volunteers in the stands. The winner will be announced in the middle of the 8th inning. Good luck. 44, Michael Quick.
Number 44, Michael Quick, now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Kyrell Adair, still pitching for the 57s. Beautiful fastball right down the center there from Kyrell Adair. Putting up the first strike for Michael Quick. Adair to Quick. Puts up a ball, 1-1 pitch for Adair. Michael Quick at bat. Quick hits it. Going to be a foul ball. Putting up 2 now for Michael Quick. 1-2 pitch now. Adair to Quick. Two-two pitch. Fans of Mitchell Field attempting to clap out Michael Quick. 3-2 pitch now. Full count for Adair. Adair to Michael Quick. And Michael Quick is going to walk now. Michael Quick's going to go ahead and walk that off to first base. 14, Elijah Hamill. Now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Sylvan Lake Gulls, matter of fact, this is their first time in Swift Current since 2024. We haven't hosted them in 2 years. Hamill hits it up. Going to be a foul ball. Strike 1 for Elijah Hamill. Sylvan Lake Gulls having a 1 on base. Kyrell Adair attempting a pickoff move. Not quite quick enough on that one. Attempting to pick off Michael Quick. 0-1 pitch for Adair. Heading to Hamill. Hamill hits it up. Gonna be a foul. 2 foul balls now here for Elijah Hamill. Adair throwing a 0-2 pitch. Hamill hits it ground ball. Sprints to first but gets touched out by shortstop. Michael Quick quickly making it to second base.
Batting next, number 16, Maddox Shaver.
Number 16, Maddox Shaver, now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls, accepting pitches from Kyrell Adair. Sylvan Lake Gulls having 1 on second base and 1 out right now. Strike 1 put up by Adair. Maddox Shaver tapping the batter's box for good measure. 0-1 pitch. Shaver puts it up. Back far net. That's going to be a foul ball.
Grab that, return it back to the souvenir booth, and collect the dollar.
Kids running to bring it back to the souvenir booth to collect a loonie, Canadian dollar. Adair, 0-2 pitch. Will he strike out Shaver? Here's the pitch. Gonna put up a ball. A little bit of a curveball on that one from Adair, just outside of the batter's box. 1-2 pitch now. 1-2 pitch from Adair. Heading to Maddox Shaver. Kyrell attempting a pickoff. He put up another ball. Kyrell throwing curveballs. Needs to be throwing the fastballs here in this part of the ball game. Right down center. 2-2 pitch now for Adair. Too much bounce on that one. Ball is active. Sylvan Lake Gulls, quick, attempts to make a run, heads to third. Sylvan Lake now with men on 1 and 3. And a 3-2 count. Full count now from Kyrell Adair heading to Maddox. Kyrell shaking off that pitch. Maddox Shaver hits it up center field all the way back. It's back, but it's caught. That's going to do it. Sylvan Lake Gulls putting up one more run there, clearing the bases. Joey Marino now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Another Pluis Automotive Group foul ball. Sponsored by Pluis Automotive Group, Swift Current, Saskatchewan's top automotive group. 2 outs here, Sylvan Lake. 0-0 pitch from Adair. Joey Marino getting his first ball here. 1-1 pitch now. Marino clips it, runs. Gonna get a pick off for the back catcher here. Beautiful pick off. That's gonna do it for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here at the top of the second. Gonna head into the bottom of the second here now. Sylvan Lake up by 4 here after 1.5 innings here on Flow Sports.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully that was a pleasant advertising break for you. Hopefully gained some new knowledge, learned something new about Stringham Law, IKS Live, and Sega Rewards. Keegan Noller now up to bat for the 57s, number 34. His milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard, according to his walk-up song. Kai Rempel pitching to Noller now. Noller hitting it, ground ball. Good ahead to first. Not quite able to get a pick off there from the Gulls. Noller's going to make it to first.
Next for your 57s, sponsored by Self-Jazz Press Lines, the official carrier of the 57s. Number 50, Jake Steffi.
Jake Steffes now up to bat for the 57s. Batting coach Austin Dickens talking to Noller there on first base after that beautiful run. Jake Steffes now up to bat, 57s. It's going to be strike number 1 for him. Kai Rempel, 0-1 pitch. Zero-2 pitch now. 2 strikes for Steffs. Sylvan Lake Gulls up by 4. Jake Steffies attempting a heavy swing, not quite able to get a hold of it and sending it off to foul ball territory. It's going to be ball 1 now for Jake Steffes. One-two pitch now from Kai Ruppel. Just outside of the batter's box there on that curveball, putting up a 2-2 pitch now. Coming from Kai Ruppel, heading to Jake Steffes. 2-2 pitch here. Bottom of the second. Sylvan Lake up by 4. Kai Ruppel, 2-2. Jake Steffes hits it. Ground ball. Going to roll all the way to the back. Jake Steffes is going to make it to first. Keegan Noller is going to make it to second. What an absolutely beautiful play by Jake Steffes.
Up next for your 57s, sponsored by the Living Sky Casino, number 14, Mace Wheeler.
Mace Wheeler now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Another one of the newer additions to the 57s. He's from San Diego, California product. Mace Wheeler here. Kai Ruppel throwing heat. 57s having men on 1 and 2 right now in perfect scoring position. Mace Wheeler just needs to get that ball up. Zero-one pitch. Mace Wheeler hesitating on that one. Positive reinforcement for him. One-one pitch for Ruppel. Mace Wheeler with an absolutely heavy swing and a miss there from that 1-1 pitch from Ruppel there. Kai Ruppel throwing 21 pitches here in this ball game. 1-2 pitch. Skirts just right in front of Mace Wheeler there. Going to put up another ball from Ruppel. Be a 2-2 pitch now. Two-two pitch now coming from Ruppel. Mace Wheeler ready to go. Mace Wheeler hits it, center field ground ball, heads to first. Keegan Noller, Jake Steffes, gonna load the bases. Mace Wheeler getting out by shortstop there. Oh no, sorry, Mace Wheeler's safe. Jake Steffes is out. Keegan Noller making it to third. Men in third and first base now for the Swift Current 57s. My fault on that one. And one out now. Rydell Adair now up to bat. His brother pitching this game. Rydell Adair known for catching some crazy fly balls this season. Responsible of many strikeouts. 1-0 pitch. Adair hits it. Shortstop grabs it. Off to second. Swift Current's going to put up 1. Keegan Noller putting up 1 for Swift Current. Number 22, Cohen Jorgensen now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Keegan Noller putting up 1 for the 57s. 57s now down 3 against the Gulls. Jorgensen on a swing and miss. Zero one pitch with 2 outs here for the 57s. Jorgensen hits it. Back, foul ball on that one. Zero two pitch. Jorgensen on a swing on that one. The strike number 3. Jorgensen is out. And the 57s are out. That's going to do it for the second inning here. Heading into the top of the third. Sylvan Lake is up by 3. The score being 4-1 for Sylvan Lake here as we head into the top of the third inning on Flow Sports.
Guys, the third inning is brought to you by RBC Dominion Securities. Contact leading off for Sylvan Lake, number 18, Cooper Sazowski.
Leading off for Sylvan Lake, number 18, Cooper Selesky. Solid chip off there. First pitch from Kyrell Adair. Selesky going to put up his first strike here, the third inning. 0-1 pitch. Selesky hits it center. Kyrell with the quick reflexes, catching that hit right away. Striking out Selesky after just 2 pitches. Absolutely on the money there, Kyrell Adair. Talk about reflexes, ladies and gentlemen. 1 out now. Sylvan Lake Gulls. One zero pitch for Adair. Nice center fastball there from Adair. Putting up 1 strike now. One pitch. Ground ball from Perry. Shortstop Rydell Adair getting Perry out there on first base. Kyrell Adair throwing a very fair ball game, working together with his brother, shortstop Rydell Adair. Tylen Graves putting up a strike. Tylen Graves Hitting it off far, far, far left field. It's going to be a foul. 0-2 pitch. Ball one. Up. Two one pitch. Graves hits it up all the way up, all the way far back. It's caught. And that's going to do it for the top of the third. 3 outs at the Sylvan Lake Gulls. We head to the bottom of the third here at Flow Sports. No hits, no outs, no errors. And Sylvan Lake still up by 3 here at Flow Sports.
Continue following all the baseball action on FloCollege.com. We're going to send things down now to field level.
All right, fans, put your ears to the test because it's time to play. Name that.
Jake Rogensack now up to bat with the 57s. Kai Rempel. Curveball on that one. 2-0 pitch. Two-one pitch now for Rogensack. Rempel to Rogensack here, bottom of the third. Rogensack hits it, gonna clip off the top of his bat there. It's gonna be a foul ball. 2-2 pitch now coming from Rempel. Another foul ball there. Clips it though. Gonna go up. He's gonna attempt to run. Not quite gonna make it though. Shortstop for the Sylvan Lake Gulls is gonna strike Rogensack out. Gonna put up the first out here of the third inning for the Swift Current 57s. Number 23, Lucas Geisler, now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Accepting pitches from Kai Rempel here. 0-0 pitch. Geisler hits it right up in the air, all the way up in the air, heads to first. Is it caught? It's caught. Geisler going to get out of here. That's going to put up a second out for the Swift Current 57s now at the bottom of the third. Beautiful catch by the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Foul and out. Hunter Fujimoto now up to bat for the 57s. One of the newer additions of the team. Zero pitch. Swing and a miss from Fujimoto there. Hunter Fujimoto feeling confident here. Swift card. 0-1 pitch. Swing on that one. Two strikes and 2 outs here for the 57s. Not. It's going to be ball number 1 for Fujimoto there. Kai Rempel throwing a little bit too much bounce on that one. Trying to throw straight to Reese Sherman there. The back catcher for the Sylvan Gulls. 2-1 pitch. Fujimoto hits it. Going to be a foul. One-two pitch now. 1-2 pitch for Rempel. Almost hits Fujimoto in the face. Just avoiding it. 2-2 pitch. Fujimoto hits it right center field. Straight dart down the middle. Fujimoto makes it to first. What an absolute rocket of a hit.
57, sponsored by Silk Sass Bus Lines. Number 33, Jake Hiromoto.
Jake Hiromoto following Fujimoto. Jake Hiromoto, the flying Hawaiian, ready to put up some more heat after that rocket that Fujimoto just put up. 0-0 pitch. Straight to mitt. Just outside the batter's box on that curveball. Put up the first ball here for Hiromoto. 1-0 pitch heading to Hiro. Hiro snaps it, not able to get a hold of it. Going to put up the first strike of a foul ball there for Hiro. One pitch. 2 outs for the 57s. Fujimoto loaded on first base. 1-1 pitch. Almost hits Hiromoto. Fujimoto attempting to get to second base, but is picked off. And that's going to put up the third strike for the 57s here at the bottom of the third as we head to the top of the fourth here on Flow Sports.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless
John Boy Rittenhouse now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls.
The full line A here batter, John Boy Rittenhouse.
Kyrell Adair put to throw his 65th pitch here in this ball game. John Boy Rittenhouse, foul ball right up the hop, heading straight into the far back net there. Be that first strike there for Rittenhouse. Ball to mitt there. Strike number 2 for Rittenhouse. Sylvan Lake Gulls still up by 3. Top of the 4th. Close to hitting John Boy Rittenhouse there. Avoids it. Avoiding a walk. Kyrell Adair. Throwing heat. Be third strike for John Boy Rittenhouse. Getting him out of there. It's going to put up the first strikeout for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. Top of the 4th. Number 17, Reese Shurman, now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. One outs. Reese Shurman almost attempting a pickoff there. Not quite confident with it enough, though. It doesn't follow through, putting up his first strike of this inning. 0-1 pitch. Shurman hits it all the way up, all the way in the sky. Can the 57s get a hold of it? Yes, they can. That's going to be the second strikeout for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here, top of the 4th. Reese Shurman throwing that ball right up to the sky, headed to heaven, caught, and he is out. Michael Quick, number 44, now up to bat. Quick accepting pitches from Adair. 1-0 pitch. Quick hits it all the way back far right field. It's over, and it's caught. Absolute beautiful catch. Fans here thought it was over the fence. That's going to be the 4th inning there. Top of the 4th as we head to the bottom. No runs, no hits, no errors. Here on Flow Sports.
Please help keep the ballpark clean by using the garbage and recycling bins provided throughout the park. And kids, if you bring 3 cans to the concession, our lovely volunteers will reward you with a live wire. We're going to send things down now to field level.
Alright, fans, it's time to rev it up. Welcome to RC Cars Race to Base, sponsored by WW Smith Insurance. Serving Swift Current since 1913. 2 racers, 2 remotes, and 1 mission. Be the first to drive their car to home plate and back. The winner gets a big prize from the 57 and our sponsor. Driving the orange car is Rudy, and driving the black car is Levi. Mixed up, other way around. On your marks, get set, go. Little miscommunication there.
Jake Hiramoto leading things off here for the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, solid effort there with a swing from Hero. Rempel throwing pitch. 0-1 pitch from Rempel to Hero. Hero not quite feeling it. Looks like the weather should be pretty clear around here for the rest of the evening. Not seeing any more rain coming in, which is good. Should be able to play a full ball game here tonight. 1-1 pitch. Hero hits it. Bounces off to the side for a foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Hero hits it directly center field all the way back. And it's going to get caught by the Sylvan Lake Gulls there. Hero's out of here. Absolute dinger of a hit, but caught by the Sylvan Lake Gulls.
Sponsored by the Living Sky Casino. Number 34,
Keegan Noller now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Keegan Noller putting up some beautiful home runs the last couple games. Consistently scoring for the 57s. Ball number 1 there. One zero pitch. Ty Reppel. 48th pitch here this ball game. 3.1 IBE. 1-1 pitch. Keegan Noller going 0 for 1 here. 2-1 pitch. Clips it. Gonna be a foul. Not able to get a hold of it there. Two-two pitch. Keegan Noller hitting it left field all the way to the side. It's up. He's going to make it to first. Going to put up 1 run there.
Up next for your 57, sponsored by Full Line A. Number 50.
Jake Steffes now up to bat for the 57s. Could be a little bit of a mound meeting here for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Let's talk about how they want to throw differently. Gonna play some Johnny Cash for good measure here. Stuck in Folsom Prison here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see me here, the Nutrient Ag box, waving my hand right now. I don't know if you can see. This is me, Lucas Sell, bringing you all the good old 57s action here. Mitchell Field. All right, here we go. 0-0 pitch. Jake Steffes up to bat. Here we are. First pitch from Reppel. Going to be a strike for Steffes. Beautiful fastball straight to mitt. 0-1 pitch. One pitch. Reppel throwing up a ball. 1-1 pitch. Strike number 2 for Steffes. Two-one pitch. 1 for 1. Jake Steffes just grabbing a hold of it, clipping it off to the left side, though, calling it a foul ball there. 2-1 pitch now for Steffes. Kai Rempel about to throw his 56th pitch here of this ball game. Mosquitoes like crazy here tonight. 2-2 pitch now after Rempel. Heads up a ball for good measure. 2-2 pitch now, 1 out for the 57s. Swing and an honest miss from Jake Steffes there. That's going to be his 3rd out. Giving the 57s a 2nd strikeout there.
For your 57, sponsored by Full Line Ag. Number 14, Mace Wheeler.
Mace Wheeler now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Two outs. Mace Wheeler clipping it off to the left side, all the way far back though, so it's going to be a foul ball on that one. Nothing better than finding a foul ball out and about. 0-1 pitch now, coming from Kai Rempel. Wheeler hits it, bounces off, all the way to the right side, far back by the Sylvan Lakes dugout here. It's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 pitch. Rempel to Mace Wheeler. Wheeler clips it all the way up in the air. It's going to be another foul ball for Wheeler. Going to be called a 0-2 pitch now at this point of the ball game. Kai Rempel throwing out his 61st pitch here at the bottom of the 4th. 0-2 pitch. Rempel to Wheeler. Wheeler hits it, center field, all the way up. Bounces on the ground, not able to be caught by the Gulls. We're going to placement 1 and 2 now for the 57s. Absolutely beautiful hit by Mace Wheeler. Number 9, Rydell Adair, Swift Current product. And now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s, accepting pitches from Kai Rempel and Rydell's brother, Kyrell, pitching for this ball game. Rydell, Swift Current product, shortstop. 2 outs to the 57s. Rydell cooking right away. Absolute ground ball, bounces around. Rydell struck out before he makes it to first. That's going to be the 3rd strikeout for the 57s, and that's going to do it for the 4th inning here. As we head to the 5th, Sylvan Lake still up by 3. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors here after the 4th inning. As we head to the top of the 5th here on Flow Sports. Got a little bit of a pitching change now for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Mason Little now up to pitch for the Gulls. And Cohen Jorgensen getting ready to head up to bat now for the 57s. Here at the bottom of the 5th. Sylvan Lake still up by 3. Swift Current just scoring 1.
Leading off for your Swift Current 57, sponsored by South Sask Bus Lines. Number 22,
Cohen Jorgensen heading up to bat now for the 57, sponsored by Southwest Sask Bus Lines, taking care of the team's away games this season. Jorgensen attempts a bunt there, puts it up in the air, and it's going to be a foul. Good pitch from Mason Little, though, right off the hop here. Solid bunt attempt there from Jorgensen. 0-1 pitch now for Little. Straight to Jorgensen. Jorgensen swings. Not able to get a hold of it, so that's going to be a second strike for him there. 0-2 pitch now, Mason Little. Up on the mound. Head on a swivel. Ready to throw. Jorgensen attempts it. That's going to be his third strike there for Jorgensen. 3 solid attempts. But it's going to equal 1 strikeout now for the Swift Current 57s. Number 41, Jake Rogensack now up to bat for the 57s. Rogensack batting a great year so far. Rogensack from Wainwright, Alberta. Throwing up the first ball there for Mason Little. 1-0 pitch from Little. Little to Rogensack. Not quite in the batter's box there. Not comfortable height for Rogensack to swing. 2-0 pitch now for Little. Rogensack attempting to get a hold of it, but not quite finding the right angle there. 2-1 pitch coming from Little now. Bottom of the 5th. 57s with 1 up. Rogensack hits it, ground ball. Off to the right, tries to make it to first. Gets picked off by the shortstop there. Going to throw up a second out now for the 57s. Lucas Geisler now up to bat for the 57s. Taking the batter's box, getting warmed up with a few quality swings for good measure. Swift Current for 2 outs now here at the bottom of the 5th. 0-0 pitch. Geisler not trying to get a hold of that one just yet. Put up his first strike there. Mason Little throwing the bombs. That one right outside of the batter's box for Mason Little there. Too much of a curve on that one. Put up a first ball there for Lucas Geisler. Giving us a 1-1 pitch now. Geisler hits it. Ground ball. Bounces. Picked up by center. Geisler safe. Makes it to first. Sylvan Lake just not quite quick enough on picking up on that one there. Geisler racing to first. Hunter Fujimoto now up to bat for the 57s. Two outs here for 57s. Fujimoto up to bat. Sylvan Lake up by 3. Fujimoto clips it. Off to the right, it's going to be up to the left, sorry, it's going to be a foul ball heading into the dugout area. 0-1 pitch now. Little throws another fastball to Fujimoto there. Giving him 2 strikes now, at the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, first ball there. Geyser's going to race to second there at the back. Geyser now on second. 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. 2-2 pitch now. Little to Fujimoto. Triple twos on the screen. Fujimoto attempts a pickoff swing on that one. Strikes him out. That's going to be the 3rd strike for the Swift Current 57s. And that's going to do it for this inning here. We're going to head right into the top of the 6th now, ladies and gentlemen. Sylvan Lake still up by 3. No errors. As we head to the top of the 6th, here on Flow Sports.
Tickets are now available for the 2026 season online. You can visit the website or social media pages to find the link today. This pitching change brought to you by Swift Mini Mall Storage. Self-storage made simple, secure, fast, and always nearby. Rent your self-storage unit today. Now pitching for your Swift Current 57s, number 5, A.J. Aruda.
A little bit of a pitching change now for the Swift Current 57s. And instead of one of the Adair brothers, we got A.J. Aruda coming in from Hawaii. Hawaii product coming in to pitch.
Leading off for Sylvan Lake, number 18, Cooper Sazelski.
And leading off for Sylvan Lake, we got number 18, Cooper Selesky, up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Here we go with a 0-0 pitch at the top of the 6th. Aruda throwing a curveball just outside of the batter's box on that one. Solid speed. On enough for Selesky to attach to, though. 1-0 pitch for Aruda. Selesky hits it, ground ball, down the middle of the field. Picked off. Selesky's out of here. Putting up the first strikeout of the night, of the inning for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. 1 out now for Sylvan Lake. 0-0 pitch for Aruda. Coleman Perry now up to bat for the Gulls. Number 30. 0-0 pitch for Aruda. Getting 1 out already. Perry not wanting to pick that one off as it's a ball. A.J. Aruda. Right to the mitt. Be ball number 2, though. Aruda with some heat behind his balls tonight. Not wasting any time. 2-0 pitch now. 1 out for the Gulls. Some bounce on that one. It's going to be ball number 3 from Aruda headed to Perry here. 10th player. Picking up that ball. Hustle is admirable. 3-0 pitch now for Aruda. Aruda to Perry. Yeah, Perry's going to go ahead and walk that one off. So 4 balls there from Aruda. Number 12, Tylen Graves, coming up to bat now for Sylvan Lake. AJ Aruda dusting himself off after throwing out 4 balls there. Ready to attempt to strike out Tylen Graves, number 12 for the Gulls here. 0-0 pitch. Ball number 1 from Aruda here. 1-0 pitch to Graves. Strike number 1 put up by Aruda there. One pitch. Aruda. Second strike thrown up by Aruda there. Fans of Mitchell Field attempting to clap out Tylen Graves of the Sylvan Lake Gulls here, as he has 2 strikes and 1 ball up already. Hits it up all the way far back. It's going to be a foul, but can it get caught? It's going to get caught by... It's picked up. It has been picked up by Rydell Adair, jumping up onto the fence to grab a hold of that one. And that's going to put 2 outs now for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. What an absolute beautiful catch by shortstop Rydell Adair. Swift Current 57s. Aruda. 0-0 pitch. Beautiful. 1 strike. For John Boy Rittenhouse there. 0-1 pitch. Aruda to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse hits it up far back. Middle center field there. And it's caught. That's going to be the 3rd out for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here at the top of the 6th. Bringing us into the bottom of the 6th of this ball game. Sylvan Lake Gulls are still up by 3. 57 has 1 on the board. As we head into the bottom of the 6th here on Flow Sports.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Fans, we're going to send things down the field level. This is everyone's favorite game. This is a good
Number 33, Jake Hiramoto, now up to bat for the 57s. The Flying Hawaiian, as they call him. Mason Little pitching for the Gulls. Hiramoto hits it up, all the way up. It's going to be fouled, but it's an awesome clip off by Jake Hiramoto there. 0-1 pitch now for Mason Little. One pitch now. One pitch for Little. Little to Hiramoto. Hiramoto hesitating on that one, giving him a second strike here from Little. 1-2 pitch. Hiramoto hits it up, all the way up, far back. Going to be a foul. Can Sylvan Lake get a hold of it? No. Jake Hiramoto is not going to be out just yet. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Jake Hiramoto up to bat. Can he put something up for the 57s? Hiramoto hits it off to the side again. That's going to be his 3rd foul ball there of this inning. Charge, as they're saying with the music here at the Mitchell Field. Charge, charge, charge. Hiramoto. 1-2 pitch. Hits Hiramoto. Smacks him. Not going to go ahead and walk, though. Umpire just awarding a ball there for that one. Don't know if I agree there. 2-2 pitch now. Little to Hiramoto. Hiramoto hits it up, all the way back, all the way up. It's caught. Caught by center field there. Sylvan Lake Gulls. Hiramoto's going to get out now. Keegan Noller now is going to head in his place. Keegan Noller now heading up to bat. Swift Current 57's having 1 out from Jake Hiramoto there when he attempted a fly ball. Noller hits it up to the side, left side of the ballpark there. It's going to roll. Noller's going to run to first. He's going to make it to first. He's going to stay there. Going to go ahead and dap up batting coach Austin Dickens there. Give him some love. Jake Steffes now up to bat. Steffes attempting a little bit of a hit there. Not able to get a hold of it. He's going to go ahead and put up a first ball there. Just quite outside of the line. Mason Little about to throw his 25th pitch of this ball game here. Ooh, almost hitting Jake Steffes there in the stomach. Steffes able to avoid it. Going to be awarded with a ball there. (2-0) pitch. Steffes hits it. Center ball. Goes for a little bit of a bounce. Attempting to pick him off. Going to go ahead and get 2 outs there. That's going to bring us to the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors here as we head to the top of the 7th on Flow Sports.
And do make sure you visit the Diamond Energy Beer booth and cool off with your favorite drink while you enjoy the action on the field. It's the perfect way to beat the heat and make the most of your night at the ballpark.
At the end of the 6th there. So we head to the top of the 7th. But leading things off for Sylvan Lake, number 17, Reese Sherman, taking pitches from AJ Arruda here. Getting kind of late here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, as we had a little bit of a later start due to some weather delay. So we're going to see some night skies in the distance. But lights are on here at Mitchell Field. It's a beautiful night to play some ball. Unfortunately, the wind is not picking up, so we got mosquitoes out of the wazoo. Anyways, 1-0 pitch, Arruda to Sherman. Sherman hits it up, center field all the way back, going to bounce on the ground before being picked up. Tossed to second there. Sherman's going to stay at first after that middle hit there.
Batting next for the Gulls, number 44, Michael Quick.
Michael Quick now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Accepting pitches from AJ Arruda. Sylvan Lake Gulls having one on bases, 0 outs here at the top of the 7th. 0-0 pitch from Arruda. Nice strike there from AJ Arruda to Michael Quick. Put it up strike one for Quick. 0-1 pitch now for Arruda. Zero-one pitch. Bunt attention from Michael Quick. Michael Quick quickly attempts to get to first before he's quickly struck out. Reese Sherman's going to make it to second base, though, and Michael Quick's going to go back to the dugout. Sylvan Lake Gulls getting their first out here after Quick wasn't quick enough. AJ Arruda hits it up all the way back. Center field, up in the air, caught, out of here. Second strikeout for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. Top of the 7th. Dominic Gillespie. Max Shaver now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Reese Sherman in center field. Maddox Shaver now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls, number 16. Sylvan Lake Gulls having 2 outs. Shaver accepting pitches from Arruda here. 0-0 pitch. Nice pitch from AJ Arruda there, putting up Maddox Shaver's first strikeout of this inning here. 0-1 pitch from Arruda now. 2 outs for the Gulls, top of the 7th. Gulls up by 3. Arruda pitches right to Maddox Shaver. It's going to be strike number 2. 0-2 pitch now for Arruda. Mitchell Field attempting to clap out Shaver here. Arruda, 0-2 pitch. Be ball 1 from Arruda there. We go up to a 1-2 pitch now. Arruda throwing a curveball just outside of the batter's box there. One-two pitch now coming from Arruda, heading to Shaver. 1-2 pitch. Shaver attempts a swing on that. That's going to be a third strike for Shaver there, giving the Sylvan Lake Gulls 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the 7th here. Sylvan Lake Gulls still up by 3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th on this ball game on Flow Sports. Mason Little now up to pitch for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, Mace Wheeler up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Bottom of the 7th, Sylvan Lake Gulls up by 3. 57s hopeful they can put up 4 before the end of this game, so they can go ahead and take things home here. Mace Wheeler now up to bat for the 57s. 0-0 pitch now. Bottom of the 7th, Little. Little pitching to Wheeler. Mason Little, 0-0 pitch. Wheeler just trying to find the natural, what feels right for him at this point of the game. It's going to be strike number 1 now for Mace Wheeler, bottom of the 7th. Wheeler not quite able to get that feeling right. We got a 2-1 pitch now coming from Little. Yeah, 3-1 pitch now coming from Little. Wheeler could go ahead and walk depending on how this pitch is thrown by Mason Little here of the Sylvan Lake Gulls. And it's thrown. Wheeler's going to go ahead and head on over to first base with a walk there. And Rydell Adair of Swift Current is going to head on up to the batter's box here. Rydell Adair is now going to bat for the Swift Current 57s at this point of the ball game. Sylvan Lake still being up by 3. One on the, with Swift Current having 1 on the bases here. Mace Wheeler at first base. Mace Wheeler having a little bit of a chit chat there with batting coach Austin Dickens. Austin letting Mace know and what he did well or what he can do better. Always good to have a coach there. Austin Dickens being from Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out him. Coming all the way down here to help coach these kids. 1-0 pitch now, a little to Rydell. Ball number 2 for Adair here. Mason Little attempting to pick off Mace Wheeler. Not quite able to get a hold of it though. Mace Wheeler's faster than he was on that pickoff there. 2-0 pitch from Mason Little now. Three now. Depending on this next pitch, Rydell Adair will join Mace Wheeler on the bases. Rydell Adair is going to go ahead and walk that one. Bases are going to be semi-loaded now. Rydell Adair on 1, Mace Wheeler on center. Sylvan Lake Gulls having a little bit of a pitcher's meeting here on the mound. Swift Current 57's having 0 outs and 2 men on bases here at the bottom of the 7th. Sylvan Lake Gulls trying to discuss the best plan of action here at this point of the ball game. Trying to decide whether they want to throw a certain game here. What they're going to do to make sure that these 57s don't move any farther than they already have. At this point, it's a mixture of defense and offense at this point of the game.
Now to bat Casino, number 15,
Malachi Jaramillo now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Albuquerque, New Mexico product batting for Swift Current here. Malachi attempting a swing on that one, just clipping it. It's going to be a first strike for Jaramillo here. Zero-one pitch now for Jaramillo. Mason Little. Malachi Jaramillo. 0-1 pitch. Attempts it. Strike number 2 for Jaramillo here. Mason Little now throwing up heat after allowing 2 to walk. 38th pitch for Mason Little here in this ball game. 2 strikes up for Malachi Jaramillo. And that's going to go ahead and be ball number 1 for Malachi here. Mason Little, used to throwing balls here. One-two pitch for Little. Outside of the batter's box, a usual ball for Mason Little here. 2-2 pitch. Malachi Jaramillo attempts to hit that one. It's going to be his 3rd strike. So unfortunately, Malachi Jaramillo is going to be out of here. 3 strikes and you're out. Jake Rogensack now up to bat. Chris Stapleton walk-up music. The aura is real with that one. Rogensack hits it. Bounces off right field. Sylvan Lake attempts to grab a hold of it. Not able to. Misses. Gonna send that one home. Stopping the 57s from scoring. 57s have the bases fully loaded now, though, putting themselves in a fantastic position to score here with only 1 out, the bottom of the 7th, and 3 men on the bases. Realistically, if Lucas Geisler or another one of the players here was to hit a ball out of the park, we could see an absolutely beautiful grand slam for the 57s, which wouldn't be a first for them this season, would actually be the 3rd time they've done one this season, as if Lucas Geisler can get this up. Mason Little, ball 1 to Geisler here. Fujimoto next up to bat for the 57s. Here's some chatter of fans thinking that they should have Hiromoto come in instead of Fujimoto. 2-0 pitch. Will Lucas Geisler walk? If he does, the 57s automatically score 1. Go ahead and be ball number 3 there. 1 more ball, Lucas Geisler walks, and the 57s put up one run here. And then the Sylvan Lake Gulls will only be down up by 2. 3-0 pitch, Mason Little to Lucas Geisler. That's going to be ball number 4. Lucas Geisler's going to walk. 57's going to put up 1. Going to go ahead and shift bases here. Sylvan Lake having another little bit of a team huddle here with Mason Little. 57s still having bases loaded. Looking like possibly Hiromoto will be heading in.
Now on the mound for Sylvan Lake, number 40, Ryan Kusi.
We have a little bit of a pitching change for Sylvan Lake now. Number 40, Ryan Kusi, now up to pitch for the Sylvan Lake Gulls after Mason Little threw a 70-pitch game. Hunter Fujimoto is going to be up to bat now for the 57s after this pitching change here. Ryan Kusi, number 40, to throw a couple heaters for good measure. Show Fujimoto what he's getting into here. Ryan Kusi with an interesting pitching strategy. A little bit of a side wrist, the way I'm seeing it here. Yeah, not an overhand pitch like a normal regular player usually does. Kusi is going at a different side kind of way, if you know what I mean. Some fans heading home, not trying to be eaten by the mosquitoes here at Mitchell Field. And I thank you as well for sticking with us to these late hours of the night here at Mitchell Field. It's about 9:30 p.m. here. I don't know where it is where you are. Usually about this time we're wrapping up a game here in Swift Current, but a little bit of a later start means a little bit of a later ending, but that's okay. Happy to have you here with us. Hunter Fujimoto now up to bat for the 57s. Trying to make some magic happen here. Fujimoto hits it. It's going to be a ground ball. Bounces. One will score. Ryan Deladaire is going to go ahead and score for the 57s there. Oh, no, sorry. 57's weren't going to score. Ryan Deladaire struck out on that play, actually. Base is still loaded. Jake Hiramoto up to bat. Swift Current 57s with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Hiramoto up to bat. Base is loaded. Magic can happen here. Jake Hiramoto, 0-0 pitch. Jake Hiramoto, first ball here. This inning could be played many different ways. You know, Hiramoto can put it up, Hiramoto can walk, and just keep scoring one at a time. Hiramoto hits it. Going to be a foul ball, though. Getting all the heebie-jeebies out here. While Hiramoto still can this point of the ball game here. 1-1 pitch now. Strike number 2 for Jake Hiramoto from Ryan Kusi here. Already noticing a big change from the pitching change of the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. From Mason Little to Ryan Kusi here. 2-1 pitch now. That's going to be strike 3 for Jake Hiramoto. And that's going to do it for this 7th inning here as we head into the 8th. Sylvan Lake up by 2 now. One hit, 0 errors, 3 left on after the 7th inning here as we head into the 8th on Flow Sports.
Would also like to thank Low Cost Towing for helping make 57 baseball possible. Whether you need a tow, roadside assistance, or dependable service, they've got you covered. Also, a big thank you as well to Original Joe's, Ranch House Meat Company, the Social Bowl, and Subway for their continued support this season. Let's hear it for our amazing sponsors. Joey Marino.
Joey Marino now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Welcome back, everybody, as we head into the top of the 8th inning here. It's been a low and slow game so far. Joey Marino hits it up, all the way far back, center field. Way back center field. This is going to get caught. Not quite caught. Joey Marino's going to run the bases. He's going to make it to second there. Absolutely beautiful hit by Joey Marino there. Not able to get caught by the 57s, though, unfortunately.
Batting next, number 18, Cooper Sazelski.
Cooper Sisleski now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. AJ Arruda pitching. 22nd pitch here. Headed to Cooper Sisleski. Sisleski not quite having it. Arruda putting up first ball here. 1-0 pitch for Arruda. Arruda to Sisleski. One-zero pitch. Arruda, curveball, fast curveball just outside of the batter's box here. Giving Sisleski a second ball now. Two-zero pitch. Arruda to Sisleski. Sisleski hits it, foul ball, all the way back towards me here, the batter's booth. All right, 2-1 pitch now. AJ Arruda, Cooper Sisleski. Gulls up by 2. Top of the 8th. AJ Arruda, 2-1 pitch. Strike number 2. AJ Arruda. 3-1 pitch. That's going to be strike number 2. Sisleski, assuming it's a walk, getting too ahead of himself there. 3-2 pitch now. Full count. Top of the 8th. Sisleski, Arruda, 57's Gulls. A lot of mosquitoes in here right now. It's distracting. Hits it up all the way back. Bounces up. Caught by shortstop, thrown to home. They're going to allow Sisleski to head to first here.
Batting next, number 30, Coleman Perry.
Coleman Perry now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Zero strikeouts. Head coach Jared Franklin for the Swift Current 57s heading out to have a little bit of a chit chat with AJ Arruda and all the fieldmen here. Head coach Jared Franklin chatting with AJ Arruda. The rest of the fieldmen, Jake Hiramoto, Rydell Adair. Swift Current 57s went ahead and pulled AJ Arruda after 28 pitches and bringing in Cole Benjamin.
Out next for Sylvan Lake, number 30, Coleman Perry.
Coleman Perry now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. See how Cole Benjamin does for the Swift Current 57s here pitching. Nice form there from Benjamin here. 1-0 pitch. Top of the 8th. New pitcher for the Swift Current 57s. Third pitcher of the night. Hits it. Foul ball off to the left. Coleman Perry. One pitch now for Cole Benjamin. Heading into a 2-1 pitch from Cole Benjamin. Really nice pitch from Cole Benjamin, but Coleman Perry's going to send it all the way up, back over the fence. That's going to be a home run for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here against the 57s. Sylvan Lake Gulls are going to go ahead and put up 3 runs here at the top of the 8th this far into the game here. Go ahead and put up 3 runs for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Nice homer from Coleman Perry there. Sylvan Lake Gulls now up by 5. Tylen Graves now up to bat for Sylvan Lake Gulls. 1-0 pitch. Hits it, center field, on the ground, tosses it to first base. Ryan Elader able to tap Tylen Graves out of here. 57's able to get 1 out here for against the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Who we play again tomorrow night, Mitchell Field, same time. Hopefully we can get started for 7:05 tomorrow night instead of 7:30. Sylvan Lake are here for back-to-back games. And then we have a doubleheader on Thursday night here at Mitchell Field. Hits it up, all the way up. John Boy Rittenhouse up in the air, gonna run. Caught by center field. John Boy Rittenhouse is going to go ahead and stop it at second base here. Reese Shorman now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. 0-0 pitch coming from Cole Benjamin here. 1 out for the Gulls. 0-0 pitch for Benjamin here. Ball 1 from Benjamin here for Sherman. 1-0 pitch. Cole Benjamin. Benjamin to Sherman. Ball number 2 from Benjamin here. Two-zero pitch. 1 out for the Gulls. Swing and a miss. Sherman, sort of his first strike here. 2-1 pitch. Swing and another miss from Sherman. Cole Benjamin throwing heat here. Two-two pitch. Cole Benjamin heading to Reese Sherman. Almost going to hit Reese there. 2-2 pitch now. 3-2 pitch. Full count now. Top of the 8th. 3-2 pitch. Cole Benjamin. Reese Sherman. Sherman hits it. Bounces on the ground. Attempted to pick up by the 57s. Sherman's going to make it to first. Gulls are going to go ahead and put one more up. Sylvan Lake now up by 6 at the top of the 8th here. Michael Quick now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. That's going to hit Michael Quick in the shin. And he's going to go ahead and he's going to walk that to first. And Reese Sherman's going to stay there on center plate after Jean-Boy Rittenhouse put one up for the Sylvan Lake Gulls here. Going to go ahead and have another little discussion here as Jared Franklin walks out to the pitching mound. Really need to get inside of these boys' heads here. This much pressure into the ball game. Head coach Jared Franklin here. 0-0 pitch. Cole Benjamin.
This pitching change brought to you by Smith Mini Mall Storage. Now on the mound for your Smith Cork 57s. Number 37, Sammy Chow.
Sammy Chow now up to bat for the 57s. Haven't seen Sammy Chow Sorry, up to pitch now for the 57s. Haven't seen Sammy Chow pitch much this season at all. Sammy Chow being a Lethbridge, Alberta product. Guess we'll see what Chow has in store for today's game after head coach Jared Franklin throws him in for the fourth pitching change of this game here. Sammy Chow. Dominic Giesti now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. 0-0 pitch, Sammy Chow. Giesti puts it up as a foul ball. It's gone, not able to get caught, but an absolute rocket thrown by Sammy Chow there. You can hear that one from up in the booth. Getting eaten alive up here, mosquitoes. Beautiful pitches by Sammy Chow here. Couple curveballs, couple fastballs. Maybe this was the right choice by Jared Franklin here. 1-1 pitch for Chow. Hits it. Straight ahead. Gonna run the bases. Sylvan Lake, yep, they're gonna go ahead and score one there. Maddox Shaver now up to bat for the Gulls. Gulls in scoring position with one on center and one on first here. Sammy Chow still pitching. Ooh. Catcher attempting a pickoff here tonight. Not able to get away with it. It actually accidentally hits Rydell Adair, shortstop, in the hip. Sammy Chow to Maddox Shaver here. 1-0 pitch. Strike one for Maddox Shaver here. Talk about a 2-1 pitch now here for Sammy Chow. Two-one pitch.
Batting next, number 21, Joey Marino.
One zero here. Sammy Chow. 2-0 pitch for Chow here. Heading to Joey Marino. Here, still at the top of the 8th. Two-zero pitch. 3-0 pitch now. Sammy Chow. Joey Marino probably getting ready to walk here shortly, depending on the type of pitch that Sammy Chow here is about to throw. Sammy Chow throws that 4th ball to Joey Marino. Joey Marino's going to walk. Sylvan Lake's going to put up another one. Sylvan Lake now up by 8. Cooper Silesky now up to bat for the 57s for the Gulls, against Sammy Chow. Sammy Chow giving 1 ball to Silesky here. 1-0 count. Two zero. Two-zero pitch. Sammy Chow heading into a 3-0 pitch now. Sylvan Lake up by 8 here at the top of the 8th. Ball number 4 for Joey Marino, meaning that he's going to walk. And the Sylvan Lake Gulls are going to put up 1 more. Sylvan Lake now up by 9. So many mosquitoes in here. I feel like a murderer every time I kill one, but I don't want to get eaten alive. There's no wind. '57's playing a solid game here tonight, but it could wrap up here after 8 innings, depending on what Sylvan Lake decides to put up right away here. Sammy Chow definitely throwing some interesting pitches, but might not be enough to grasp it here for 57s. We have some 57 fans leaving early. Trying to get home. Lots of Swift Currentians have work tomorrow. It's a Tuesday night. Also, you probably have work tomorrow too, so I appreciate everybody who's still watching, for staying up with us. I know it's late, but happy to... Oh, sounded like... Gonna go ahead and do a pitching change. Yeah, that's right. I just get the pitching change info now. Riley Bester is gonna come up and pitch now for the Swift Current 57s. Riley Bester from Chico, California, is going to come up and pitch now for our 57s here. Riley just throwing a couple practice pitches.
for the Gulls, number 9, Bryce Turner.
Riley Bester, first pitch here. Awards Bryce Turner his first ball here. Ball number 2 for Bryce Turner here. Riley Bester. Here he comes. Beautiful strike there for Riley Bester. Ooh, what an absolute rocket ship put up by Bryce Turner there. It's going to be a foul ball, giving him his second strike of this ball, this inning here. I have fully loaded bases from the Sylvan Lake Gulls, and just needing to put up one more to take this game home right now. Another foul ball there from Bryce Turner. Maddox Shaver on third base right now, attempting to get home as quickly as he can to put up that one point for Sylvan Lake Gulls here. 2-2 pitch now. Riley Bester. Nice, beautiful bunt there. It's going to roll. Sylvan Lake Gulls are going to put up one more here. That's going to bring them to 12. Sylvan Lake now officially up by 10 runs here after 8 innings.
Batting next, number 12, Tylen Graves.
Top of the 8th, unless Riley Bester, here he comes. 2-2 pitch. Tylen Graves just snags it. Calling that one actually a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch now. Riley Bester, bases loaded for Sylvan Lake. 1-1 pitch now. Riley Bester kind of throwing some heat right about now. All the fans mostly have gone home at this point of the ball game. And I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 pitch here. Sorry, just had to mute myself there. Had to sneeze. Didn't need the entire world hearing that. 2-1 pitch now. Riley Bester. 2 strikes for Tylen Graves. Here at the top of the 8th. Gulls have the bases loaded. Graves is in an awesome position right now for this team. It's just all about what play Tylen wants to make here. 2-1 pitch for Bester. Graves hits it off to the side. It's going to roll foul.
Batting next, number 7, your full-on egg beer batter, John Boyver.
Hits it, ground ball. Runs to first. Sylvan Lake's going to put up another one here. Going up to 14 runs in 8 innings here for Sylvan Lake Gulls. Still with only 1 out. So much more room to score here for Sylvan Lake. But now with only 2 out of the 3 bases loaded, and third not being one of them, gives them less of an opportunity to easily score just based off walks and runs here.
Sylvan Lake, number 33, Gavin Galenza.
Gavin Galenza now up to bat for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Hopefully Riley Bester try and strike him out here. No can do. Galenza hits it center field. Gonna roll. Gonna get 2 outs there.
Ten runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on. Heading now into the bottom of the
Heading now into the bottom of the 8th.
our little event here at the field level, we're going to get out our 50-50 tickets and let you know who.
Heading now into the bottom of the 8th inning. Sylvan Lake up by 12 as we head to the bottom of the 8th of this competition. We'll be back here on Flow Sports momentarily.
We picked one lucky fan, Logan here, to take the mound and try to strike out a Swift Current 57's player as me. He'll get 3 pitches to throw his best stuff. If he pulls it off, he'll score himself a prize. Ready? Play ball. Ooh, fastball down the middle. Strike 1. Hey, can't catch up to that. Outside. 1 out. Ooh, got him on the inside. Strike 2. Last pitch incoming. Strike 3. Let's give it up for Logan, everyone.
Fans, get up those 50-50 tickets if you have winning number SC2-110455. You are tonight's 50-50 winner and can collect it at the beer booth. That's SC2-110455. Now in mound for the Sylvan Lake Gulls, number 22, Griffin Cato.
Griffin Cato now batting for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Sorry, now pitching for the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Keegan Noller batting 2 for 3 here for the Swift Current 57s. Heading into the bottom of the 8th. Adam Rowland actually switched up. Adam Rowland now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Griffin Cato. Adam Rowland hitting it foul. Strike 1 for Rowland here. Griffin Cato. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. My apologies here. Usually decent with the names. 0-1 pitch. Rowland hits it. Going to bounce far back on the left field. Rowland's actually going to make it to first. Attempt to get off to second, but he's just going to get back just too quickly there for Rowland. Excellent run play there by Adam Rowland here at the bottom of the 8th. Number 1, Anthony Hector, coming up to bat now with the 57s.
Now the plate for the Swift Current 57, sponsored by Full Line Eggs. Number 1, Anthony Hector.
Griffin Cato pitching to Hector here. Bottom of the 8th inning. 57's 1 on the plate. Hector. Miami, Florida product here. Strike 1 for Hector there. Zero 1 pitch. Off to the side. That's going to put up a first. It's It's going to award the first ball there to Anthony Hector in this ball game. Hector going 0 for 0 this game here. 1-1 pitch now for Cotto. 4 pitches. Hector avoids it because it's a ball. Cato, 2-1 pitch. Straight to Hector. Hector clips it. Going to be a foul on that one. 2 strikes, 2 balls now for Anthony Hector. Giving Cato a 2-2 pitch here. 2-2 pitch, bottom of the 8th. Sylvan Lake Gulls up by 12. Swing and a miss for Hector. Going to be a first strikeout for the 57s here at the bottom of the 8th.
Next for your Swift Current 57, sponsored by the City of Swift Current. Number 14, Mace Wheeler.
Mace Wheeler now up to bat for the 57s. Strike 1 for Wheeler here. Roland, first base. Not sure if we get to move very far here. Strike number 2 for Wheeler. Wheeler pops it up. Gonna catch it. Bases loaded now, semi-loaded. Right out there. Headed up to bat now for the Swift Current 57s. Swift Current product. Ready to hit it far and deep here. Cato, 0-0 pitch now for Adair. 1 out, 2 on the bases. Bottom of the 8th. Strike number 1 for Adair here. Zero 1 pitch for Cato. 1 out for the 57s. That's a ball. 1-1 pitch now for Adair. Adair awarded the ball. One pitch. Cato to Adair. Strike number 2 for Rydell Adair here. Adair goes for it but hesitates on it, giving him a strike on that one. Some bright lights here at Mitchell Field, making everything visible. 2-1 pitch coming from Cato here, right to Adair. Adair hits it, ground ball, right field there, off to the first base. Adair's going to get out of here. That's going to put up 2 outs for the 57s here, bottom of the 8th. Malachi Jaramillo now up to bat for the 57s. The 57s with 2 outs now, bottom of the 8th. Needs to put up 13 runs in half an inning to win this ball game. See how they can do that. 2 outs here, Malachi Jaramillo up to bat. Hits it far deep, all the way up. It's going to bounce. Still going to be a foul ball. Not able to get him out right away, but it's going to count as 1 strike here for Jaramillo. Jaramillo's shaking it off. Thankful he didn't get struck out right away for that foul ball. Would have felt bad on that one there. 0-1 pitch now. Headed to Cato. 2 outs, 0-1. Swings and a miss for Jaramillo here. Putting up a second strike. 2-2 now. 0-2 pitch. All on Malachi Jaramillo here. That's going to be a ball. 1-2 pitch now for Cato. Cato to Jaramillo. 2 outs for the 57s. 1-2 pitch now. One-two pitch for Jaramillo. Swing and a miss on Jaramillo there. And that's going to be it. That's going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. The Sylvan Lake Gulls won 14-2 here. Mitchell Field. Up by 12. Was a solid game, solid matchup. Thank you to everybody who waited for the stream to start tonight. Waited for the game to start later than it usually does. And stayed with us later than it usually does. Thank you to our scoreboard sponsor, Stringer Law. Special thank you to Chris Martins for doing the PA. A special thank you to Joe Collinson for all the tech support. And a special shout out to Ryan Schweitzer for allowing me to cover for him. Well, the 57s were on a streak. But Schweitzer will be back with you tomorrow with the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Take on the 57s again here at home. And I'll be back doing my normal producing duties. So tomorrow you'll have Ryan Schweitzer back as your voice of the 57s. Back here for a 7:05 first pitch. 6:57 first pitch tomorrow here at Mitchell Field against the Sylvan Lake Gulls. I have been Lucas Selk. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I hope everybody has a great night. Take care, and get home safe. Good night.